Hey, oh, what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. PC Monk here with another Bitcoin video. In this video, we're going to talk about how and when we gonna dump or not. But right now, first of all, this is a 4 hour. What a great day to be alive. Or what could be worst case scenario here? Worst case scenario could be a double bottom for us bears. So this looks like a double bottom, guys. We're holding a little bit below this yellow line, I know, and yeah, we're holding a little bit below this yellow line. So something, if this abouts to hold, we're gonna have something like this probably, and we'll have to see if this wants to hold and push it to the higher side around here 27.6. If that happens, if we go to the 27.6, then we have to have a hope for higher, and the higher means 28.1, and after the 28.1 we should maybe touch 29.3. That's for the bulls. All right, but for us bears, hey, listen, it's not the end of the world. This definitely could fail, and we could just literally see a cascade of sales happening here with all this fun and news going around. And but the point is, there's levels that we have to break through. First of all, is 25.1. This is like the beginning of a catastrophic collapse. If it was to keep dropping, then after that we're going to come to that 23.9 to 23.8. This is hard to break, in my opinion. Now we could just slice through it. I don't know. The order book could change. All right, but right now, yeah. And after that, then obviously there's the magnet that we all talk about, the 20K gap, which is right here. The 20K gap, it's a CME gap, boys. And I gotta show you guys on the CME chart right here. Allow me. Right here is the CME gap. So, and then we take that from there, and that would be it. So nothing really changed here, boys. And we could just talk about the lower time frame a little bit. See, so say on the 5 minutes, we are doing a descending broadening wedge. These descending broadening wedge, they usually tend to go high, like a wick to the upside around, and then come back down. We'll see how this wick's gonna play out, or this wick's gonna be a move, or none of the above, and then we're just gonna, from here crash down. As we could see, we did not, regain the top yet after this area, so could show that we are getting weaker and we might just go lower. And like I said, 25.1 is first, as where we first expected to do. Maybe some resistance from buyers, or other than that, I'm sorry, 45 minutes on the 1 hour, we could see we're doing another kind of pattern here, which is this. And I mean, kind of, this area is like a rectangle, if you ask me. So, and right here, we could just, make it something like this. Essentially the same as we're doing here, we're doing it in the big picture. If you say big picture is 1 hour, obviously there are more bigger pictures here, like 4 hours. And 4 hours just, shows these two, if we call this a range, shows these two are the sweeps. So essentially, whatever it is coming. The move is coming. Obviously, Monday usually has a move, and so if it's a three-leg move, we're gonna go down, sweep the low, sweep the high. Let's go down. But usually, I paid attention, and these kind of sweeps are like sweep the low, sweep the high, and go high. So they follow the previous move. Then there has been a change in the algorithm pattern, whatever you're gonna call it. I feel like that happens. So we might actually see an upside instead of the downside, just based on the three-leg pattern. And I've talked about the range and everything. The rest really relies on the price action on today's probably New York session. And if we want to take a look at quickly, we want to take a look at NQ1. So NQ1 kind of looks good, looks a little bit bullish. But oops, what am I doing here? But what do we think as uh but yeah, as a stock RSI, guys, oh, this does not look good. That's like a triple pattern of something like this. So this literally could come to a crash today, guys, following Bitcoin and everything with it. And that's for Nasdaq. But we definitely want to break through this, and if we do want to break through this, we'll have to be careful because we're kind of overbought right now by some good, very good portion. If I might, that was 104. Sorry, I pressed space instead of Alt. So right here. So 101, yeah, that would be it. So no, we'll see how the thing continues. And SPX2, SPX, we had this parallel channel, and then we exited. We went into this descending wedge, which the descending wedge essentially failed, debated us because the descending wedge usually goes to the upside. Anyhow, we went to the downside. We grabbed some liquidity, right? So, so we either gonna continue or sell off, or now the since we grabbed the liquidity, we want to go to the upside. RSI is kind of bottomed out on the 3 hours. Same on the 3 hours. 3 hours giving us a sell, giving us a buy signal on RSI, stochastic RSI, S&P 500. As we could see, there's this pattern. There's like the triple one, and consists of a little bit of buy pressure coming in. Is coming. And after that, we'll go to the 1 hour. A 1 hour kind of doesn't look that topped out. Might want to play. Let me just remove all these examples on this other side. Might want to do one of these right now. So if that's the case, we're probably gonna see an upside, like I said, a buy, and the 1 hour is showing us an engulfing candle as well. We are at 44.57. Now we should go check ES1 44.57. That's what we were. And right now we're a little bit higher than that. We are on ES1, which this has a delay, and we are at 45.27. So if this continues to the upside, as we can see, RSI on the 1 hour is still not showing that sign of recovery, and on the 4 hour, okay. This looks a little bit weird. My mouse is doing weird stuff, as you guys can see. Yeah, okay. Just give me a second, please. So with that being said, yeah. All right, we're back. So the 4 hour on the ES1 right now is giving us a sell signal. Definitely a sell signal. I think ES1 gonna see some downside. Ew, the 3 hours definitely the same. 3 hours giving us a sell signal too. I think there's gonna be a lower low on the other side, and it's gonna follow by the dump. And right now, as you can see, where is the other side? So the other side essentially at the same at the previous. There's definitely a sell signal. So we'll have to see how this works, and how much we go down on this one, or it's about to go, break this, because this is not the extreme level, I would say. Yeah, there's a little bit more room to go, so we could just go a little bit higher before we essentially start to come down right here. Yeah, a little bit more room, guys. We'll see what happened here. And with that being said, I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. Oh, Dixie, beloved Dixie. So Dixie, the drone. Let me just remove all these head and shoulders. And so right now, what are we looking at? We're looking at US dollar. US dollar looks like it's trying to recover, but it's probably gonna, dump from here. And we are doing a descending broadening wedge. This descending broadening wedge probably uh, not see another high, as it looks like, and we'll continue doing this and then probably go to the next demand zone, which is 104 around here. And with that being said, we might have a head and shoulder here, uh, some low head and shoulder, something like this. And let me see here. Uh, yeah, and this would be the head. All right, guys. So the head and shoulder would be this. Sorry, my phone was ringing and I lost focus. So this would be the head and shoulder. Yeah, something like this. There you go. All right. And after that, we picked it back up. But then we got denied. Okay, let me just remove the head and shoulder. But then we get denied, and right now in the next session, which is this week, we just started to get declined, and right now we're getting more decline, hopefully more rejection, and that would push everything, higher and higher and higher and higher because we're not looking too good. So that being said, I think that's it. And I've talked about everything, right? Did I show you guys the Fibonacci levels? I did not, right? So here's the fib levels. The fib levels played out as we expected to some extent, I would say, unfortunately. So we did push it to the upside. We tried to touch this, we failed, and we came back down. And right now that we came back down, doesn't really look good anymore. And we are getting rejected at 926, and we're having this dotted yellow line as our line for a long time as the days close and close and close. So it's like an important line as I've drew on the other chart, but uh, yeah, nothing really looks good at this moment, guys. So we'll see if there's going to be a miracle going to push to the upside, or today is just going to be as bloody as it seems. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, this is not a disclaimer. This is not a disclaimer. This is not financial advice. Thank you for all your support and everything. Stay safe, stay green. Until next time.